Welcome to this new moon quantum transmission meditation. And this month it's extremely special because we have an astrological occurrence that has never happened before. 7 planets in Aries, which is extremely powerful. And so this really marks a new beginning. And this could even be a new beginning collectively, a new beginning for the planet, and certainly a new beginning for you. And so it's really time to let the version of the old self die in order to birth a new version of you, which in turn has a ripple effect as we all start to birth a new paradigm, a new version of planet Earth. And so I'm going to invite you to close down the eyes and get comfortable. You may be seated or lying down. And if you're seated, you can have your legs crossed if that's comfortable for you, or sitting upright in a chair with the feet flat on the floor. Either way, ensuring that your spine is nice and straight and that you feel comfortable for the next 15 minutes or so. So let's begin as your eyes gently close by taking 3 deep breaths together. Inhaling through the nose and exhaling through the mouth. Nice big inhale and release. One more inhale. Let it go. And let's take one more. Let it all out. And now just scan your body to see if there's anywhere that you're holding on to tension or to stress. And just send your loving breath to that part of you. Let yourself melt into the chair or into the bed or into the floor, relaxing the body, relaxing the mind, relaxing the heart. And if any thoughts come along, allow them to just pass by like clouds in the sky without jumping onto them or getting involved. Allow yourself to simply be present, and perhaps it'll support you initially by observing the breath. Now in and out through the nose, rising and falling gently. Every inhale, taking in positive life force energy. And every exhale, letting go of any tiredness, any stress, any heaviness. Allowing your breath to act as a natural cycle of healing. Letting go of what doesn't serve and calling in new life force, chi. And let's begin by first of all imagining that coming out of your root chakra at the base of the spine, you have roots of light that grow down through your legs, down through your feet and into the earth, through all of the layers of the earth, connecting into the land there where you are right now. And your roots of light grow deeper and deeper through all of the layers of the earth until finally they reach a crystalline core at the center of the earth, glowing brightly. And you allow your roots to anchor into this crystalline core. And knowing that throughout this session, you're able to release any energy that doesn't serve you. Any energy that perhaps you've been carrying. And any aspects of the old self that perhaps you are consciously or unconsciously ready to let go of. Knowing that these roots, just like roots of a tree, take out any toxins, and in return, you may absorb any nourishment that you need from the Divine Mother Earth. the Divine Mother Earth that always gives abundantly and unconditionally. The Divine Mother that is always nourishing, feeding and holding us all, keeping us safe, keeping us grounded and protecting us. And as you allow that beautiful energy from the Divine Mother to flow up through your roots of light, you feel that light start to come into your root chakra and then up into the sacral chakra, up into the solar plexus, rising into the heart chakra, moving upwards to the throat, up through the third eye, and now going up out of the crown of the head, creating a column of light that moves up through all of the layers of the skies and heavens and into the central sun, connecting to the light, the Divine Masculine, the Divine Father, and allowing yourself to receive that light of purification, of forgiveness, the pure light of consciousness that then starts to come back down through this channel and into your being, as though it penetrates every single cell of your being. And as this light penetrates every cell of your being, it naturally transmutes any heaviness, any stagnation, any distortion, which in turn helps to increase your frequency. As your cells start to vibrate at a higher frequency and with a higher light quotient, remembering that all matter is in fact just cells vibrating together. And so the more that we can increase the vibration of those cells that make up who we are, the more that we can call in aspects to our life also of a higher frequency. Knowing that your cells are constantly regenerating and repairing, and therefore you are never the same as who you were years ago, months ago, or even moments ago. And so as we are here in this important portal, the 7 planets in Aries, we really start to feel the momentum that is coming in for this year to really push us forward. I invite you to connect to your heart and feel the heart chakra expanding. Perhaps visualizing a jade green colour as your heart expands and emanates out into the whole of your energy field. And setting the intention today that you may release any energy or any aspects of an old version of you that are not serving you in moving forward. And whilst that could be relationships, work, projects, friendships, it could also be elements of who you have been, ways that you've been behaving, thoughts, behaviours, patterns, and for all they may not have been serving you, they have also been comfortable. So can you open your heart and be brave enough to let some of those things go, in order that you can move forward with this energy of fire and momentum into a new version of you. And setting that intention that today your higher consciousness, fully present in all of your cells, may support you with this intention of letting go. Letting go of any parts of an old identity and no longer working for you. And it may be something that you're aware of, or it may be in your subconscious. But it takes a lot of courage to release aspects of ourselves, even if they're not working. And yet today we are going to imagine that this is like a spring clean for your energy system, to create space, to allow for the momentum to move forward, but from a clean and clear space. As you feel your cells vibrating more rapidly with more light, it's as though you can feel the space around all of the cells opening up, like a breath of fresh air. Like the space between the cells feels clearer and cleaner and more open. And every one of these cells starts to emanate this higher frequency of who you are. Let's allow ourselves right now to bring via a vision from your heart a version of you which is a higher, a future version. What is he or she doing? What do they look like? Where do they live? How are they being of service to more people? How are they truly helping more people? How are they living more on purpose, in alignment with the mission and vision of why you came to this planet? Watching your future self smiling, as if now this vision of you is projected like a hologram in front of you from your heart. This all colourful, all radiant, beaming version of you. Watching this version in action. And really observing what you can see, what you can touch, what you can smell, and now starting to imagine that you merge with that version. As you walk towards them, you start to merge into their energy field and really start to feel how it feels to be this higher frequency version of you. What do you smell? What can you touch? What can you see? What colours? What sounds? How do you feel? What emotions are rippling out of your heart? The peace, the joy, the freedom, the abundance. And feel the gratitude that you are feeling this life of being on purpose, aligning with your mission, and being this radiant, full version of who you are, because you deserve this life. Give yourself permission to let go of anything that is not in alignment with this feeling. And know that every step towards this life simply comes from choice. In every moment you can choose your thoughts, you can choose your actions, you can choose who to interact with, you can choose your behavior, you can choose your decisions. You have the power. And with every single moment of choice, you can edge ever closer to the life of your dreams. Not waiting for anything or anyone outside of you to gift you an opportunity to be something else. Because in this moment right now, you are gifted the power of choice. And this energy of Aries is all about the self. choosing yourself and what is of the highest benefit for you right now and in every moment. It is not selfish, it is self-love. And allow yourself to be so full of self-love that you can choose what is in the highest alignment for you. And in doing so, as you overflow with this energy of unconditional love, that is indeed how you serve others. Not giving from lack, but giving from an overflowing cup. All of these planets in Aries giving us this momentum, this fire, this focused intention to choose ourselves. And maybe that's something you've never done before. Now is the time. Setting that intention to continue to choose you. And that in choosing you, as the world is a reflection of you, everything and everyone will fall into alignment. As we now seal this field of opportunity, of your future self now embodying into your being here and now, knowing that you are worthy of that, knowing that as the quantum field has adjusted, your outer life will in time catch up. As you start to reconnect with the physical being that you are, the physical vessel that holds your soul, your being, as you start to come back into this time and space, this here and now moment, starting to breathe more deeply into all of your cells, embodying this new version of who you are. Taking some nice deep breaths back, and let's rub the hands together, creating some heat. And first of all, give yourself a squeeze and a hug, giving yourself some love, welcoming yourself back. And again, rubbing the hands together, creating some heat. Let's now cover the eyes. Feel that lovely warmth. Blink the eyes open gently and very slowly move the hands away as you return back to this moment. Thank you.